Thank you for joining us, America. Josh is with us in Fort Myers, Florida. Hi, Josh. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic, Dave. How about yourself?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
I got a 401k question. I've been with corporations all my career. So everywhere I went, somebody's always had a 401k program where it was just roll over your money into this new program if I left my job. Well, I started with an independent franchise owner, and so I got my 401k money rolled over to me in the form of a check.
Oh, no.
And apparently you're supposed to find somewhere to put them within a certain amount of time.
Yeah, and you didn't even get the whole amount. They withheld 20% on you.
Yeah, so I have two checks on my desk in my office, and now I'm wondering what in the world is going on. And number two, we are on day one of baby step number 2. This is our first month.
Okay.
So I'm wondering.
No, you don't use this money. Any money you use out of that 401k is going to cost you your tax rate plus a 10% penalty. So it's going to be 35 or 40% hit on this money. And so you wouldn't borrow money at 35 or 40% to use it. So the problem you've got is this. When you take that check, they withheld 20% on you. You have 60 days to put 100% of your 401k into an IRA, or you're going to be taxed and penalized on whatever you don't put in there. But you don't even have 100%. You've only got 80%. So that's why this is a major error. How much money is involved here?
About $40,000.
Okay. And so that was what was in the 401k, or that's what they sent you?
Well, $40,000 was what was in. I got a check for $37,317.
47,000 was what was in there.
37. Or I'm sorry. Yes, you're correct.
Yeah. They would have, because they had to withhold 20% on you, which would be about $8,000 on a $40,000 deal. So, yeah, you're somewhere up in the 46 was your balance or something like that. So you've got an $8,000 problem right now. So what I want you to do is real quickly. When did you get that check?
January of this year.
Well, you're already screwed. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, you had 60 days to roll it. You didn't roll it. You've cashed it out.
Yeah, that's what I was basically told was, oh, you had 60 days. Of course, obviously, we're way past that point now. Now I have two checks staring at me, and I'm thinking, well, I'm already in trouble.
Yeah.
But I can't get any more trouble than I'm already in. So now
you're
what
not
do I
in
do?
trouble. You just got taxes of probably $16,000 and penalties on this money. And so, and of that, you've already paid $8,000. So you got about another $8,000 once you cash. But you've never even cashed the check.
No.
Why?
You know, it was one of those things. We had my in November, and lack of sleep. I don't no excuse really. It just got shuffled under some paperwork, and then when cleaning up the desk, it was just kind of like, oh, how did I have to do this? But
yeah, that was like a $16,000 shuffle. Ouch. So let's do this to verify. But I'm 90% sure you're going to you're going to cash the check, and it's going to show up in your taxes this year, and you're going to get hammered for taxes and penalties on this. Okay. Of which you've already paid some with the amount they withhold, but that's other than that. So what's your household income?
My wife and I combined about $100,000.
Yeah, you're going to get hit for easily 16. So probably, but let's verify that. What I want you to do to see if there's any loophole that I don't know about in the technicality of that you haven't cashed the check. Maybe there's a technicality. I doubt it, but let's just check and see. Since there's a $16,000 screw up here, maybe you can sidestep it. I doubt it, but let's ask. Go to SmartVestor on DaveRamsey.com. Click on it. Put your zip code in. It'll drop down a series of people called SmartVestor Pros that I recommend for investing. They don't work for me, but they're the people we recommend for investing. They do the stuff the way we teach it. Get in touch with one of them freaking today, okay? Do not delay 1 minute. And get on the phone and talk to them and see if there's anything that they know of that you can do on this to actually still pull it off as a rollover since the check has not been cashed. Can you get in touch with your old company, have them reissue it. Instead of as a check, this time let it be a rollover direct transfer into a mutual fund IRA, which is what you should have done. And maybe there's a slight chance you can do that since the check hadn't cleared, but I doubt it. I think you're probably hammered with the penalties, but let's check with a professional in the business, because I'm not in the business, and they can look at the technicalities and see if you can sidestep this. But otherwise, you're just going to cash the check and you're going to pay the penalties, and basically you cashed your 401k out. Is what you did, and which was really a stupid move. $16,000 worth of stupid, which. By the way, I've done a lot of stupid things in my life, so I'm not just picking on you. Josh, I've done dumber things than that. But when I do stupid stuff and I write a check for it, I always put stupid tax on the 4 column of the check, and that's what this 16 grand is or so here that I think you're going to get hit for. Ouch.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button to get the latest content and check out these other great clips from the show.